guys, I got a lot of cool stuff from Adam, Sweden. Probably not his real name. There was no real name or return address, but the package came from Sweden. So maybe let's just call him Adam. He sent me two of these beautiful old abloys. They're on the original Half Moon keyway. This one, well, they probably both work beautifully. Just a really cool old lock. I don't have a tool for these, and even if I did, you don't see too many picking videos for abloys, and that's because they are stunningly difficult to pick. A lot of false gates, a lot of technology went into these, even back then when they built these two old ones. There's another very expensive lock that Adam sent, and that's Anchor Loss. This one's actually made in Sweden. Super lock. The keyway on this one is a little bit more open. These are very expensive. I've never had a chance to try to pick one. I do have a tool that looks like it might fit inside of there, so maybe later I'll take a look. This may be something to look forward to if I can figure out how to tension it. Hopefully it tensions from the top, so I can use our favorite Chinese tool against it. Might be seeing this one again. The last one is kind of a, well, kind of rustic looking. He says he put this together as a challenge lock while he was in his car. So it looks like he used his pocket knife to wallow that out to prevent top of the keyway tensioning. And it looks like he also has a welder or some kind of brazing machinery. There's something here on the top that's not normal for an Assa core. I don't know what he's got in there. I may get a chance to take a look. And when I continue to cheat by looking at the rest of the lock before I clamp it up, normally these are 5-pinners, and if you look close you can still see the plugs that were put into the factory and then chromed over. They're just barely visible back there. He knocked the first 3 out. Looks like he threaded the first 2, and for some reason he took out that third one. Doesn't look threaded or anything there. But other than that, it's a stock lock, right? Maybe. All right, let's give it a try. Let's go ahead and give it a shot here. All right, first thing, we do have a key. Forgot to show you that. Also from Sweden. I need to find, well, let's try. Even though, let me zoom in here, and we'll put a mark on it so we know if we're getting anything out of it. Let's get a mark. Let's first try to, yeah, there's a little play, so I'll put the mark right here. I'm just looking at that keyway. I believe at top of the keyway, there's just enough left. He didn't use his pocket knife to wallow out quite enough, because I think we can still tension it. Not quite at the very top, but right there on that corner. I think I can wedge that dude in there. All right, how are we going to get in it? I like to work from the bottom of the keyway. And a 13 thousandths looks like it'll work. Maybe. No. It works perfectly here in the front on Warlock 1 and pin 1 and 2, but it gets pinched right around pin 3, and it's free in the back around pin 4 and pin 5. So something around pin 3 is restricting that. I have a backup pick. Let's try this guy. 10 thousandths. Both the 13th and the 10 are from Rare Element lockpicks. He made these for me. This was on a whim just to see if it would work. And it does get through there. We'll find out later what's pinching. All right, let me go ahead and see if we can get this to hang in there. All right, all the way in. Hope that doesn't fall out. And let's try it. Find a binder. Maybe not. Trying to find an alternate way to. All right, I'm going to pick it counterclockwise. Seems like it might hang in there better. Let's put another mark up here in the light where you can actually see it. Pick it counterclockwise. That tension wrench a little too precarious going clockwise. Looking for a binder. There he is, pin 1. Little counter rotation. Don't break your 10,000th pick, Bill. Okay, we got a fault set. Maybe he did wallow out enough. Tell you what, let me take that out of there. Let's try the thicker one. All right. Why am I not using bottom of the keyway? Because he's trying to force me to, that's why. Pin 2, a little bit of counter rotation there. Okay, again, we got a fault set going. Not much, but a little bit. Pinch around pin 3. And nothing, no feedback. All right, there's counter rotation on 3. Very slight. Don't break your pick. Don't lose your tension wrench. Let's check these guys again. Yeah. Maybe I picked 3 out of order. He doesn't want to go. Three is the only binder. I'm going to release tension and pick 3. Okay, he went. Counter rotation more. Come on, baby. This is almost too thin for the 10,000th. Oh, man. I'm going to put him right there, because the pick has enough rise to get around him. And very deep fault set now. One binder, pin 5, counter rotation, and there we go. Alright, I'll admit, I probably should have used bottom of the keyway. I should have let him force me, but gosh, I hate it when people force me. Alright, it is truly ugly. I don't know what the pinch is at around pin 3, but definitely both the 13,000th and the 10,000th were getting bound up. I do have a key, so we can go ahead and lock this back up. Maybe. There we go. It was a little hesitant to go back. I don't know why. We're going to find out, though. All right. Quit flapping your lips, Bill. Jesus. Let's get to work. Just open the lock and shut up. Okay, we need a tray. Let's see if that key, see what it looks like. I'm not going to cut it there. I will cut it over here, though. And I will cut that mat. Yep. Take that, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that world? That is not how I remember picking it, particularly this first one. Man, I picked him almost all the way to the top. And now he's all the way on the bottom. That something's fishy there, I'll tell you. But let's find out. It's because the key doesn't work. I'm thinking that wallet out is causing a spacing problem, but definitely not working. No idea, guys. Let's try from the other side. No, I can't. Alright, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to pick him again. And not mess with the key. We know the lock worked because I got him picked. I just don't understand why he sent me a bad key. That's probably why he left his name off the letter. Yeah, sure. I get it. Adam Sweden. Bob Smith. Alright, let me pick him again and we'll figure this out. Ah. All right, guys, there we go. Got it picked again. This time. All right, now we've already got that core off, or the pin off. Let's go ahead and rotate him. I kind of picked him counterclockwise. A little bit awkward, but I'll hold it like that. No, I won't. We need to probably turn him about like that, so the crack's not lined up. And then our pins are going to be pointed up if we hold them like that. All right, that'll work. Quit talking, Bill. Jesus, I get tired of hearing myself. Okay, it's not working. We're getting wedged in there. Let's find another little smaller diameter. And the back of this, of course, is boogered up. All right, that's not going to work. All right, let's just hold it. Gosh. Oh, man. Great. Okay. That was not the plan. That was not the plan. There's pin 1. All right. Let me move this stuff back. Let's get the pin tray in here. Pin 1. All right, I'm going to have to push pin 1 or pin 5 back down in. Let's try it like that. All right, I'm going to have to hold my thumb to keep those from falling out, and I'll gut them from the back. But somebody's beat on the back of this. You can see that there's dents in here, and it's flared the inside of this, so I can't get a follower to go in it. So it's really kind of messing me up here. I mean, more than usual. Now, the core is stuck. Ah, there he is. All right, so he's stuck. It is a T-pin. Why didn't I see that when I shoved him back in there? He's caught in the groove. Bill, dang. Get your act together here. Let me shove him back down. Put the core back. Get a shim. Let's add some more variables to this lock. Don't let the shim in the groove. This is going to make it super impossible. This is really going to make it difficult to gut with a shim there. All right. Let's cut him off, flush, hope for the best. I'm gambling that pin 1 doesn't have a T-pin. He's stuck on a T-pin there. Crap. This was not a good plan. Okay, there's 6. Or 5, rather. Okay, we have an Assa pin in 4. We're going to get caught. I know it. I know it. Not a doubt in my mind. 3, I don't know. There's a big hole in the core down there, I'll tell you that. Okay, we have a homemade spool. I think that was in 2. No. Okay, there's 1. Spool, homemade. Key pin. Alright, let's set this guy down. It's truly been a disaster, but alright. A T-pin in 1. Homemade. Very nice, very sharp. 3 does not have a pin in him, but there is a key pin, which is really odd. 4, another T-pin. 5, homemade serrated. Everything in this guy is threaded, and number 3 has some extra, it's got an extra help of wallowing. Alright, there's something in pin 3. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's something there. I have no clue what that is. Pull out my dental pick. Get him out of my way. I'll leave him. Guys, I don't know what 3 is. It feels like a ball bearing, but he's not moving. It's not a detent. Unless he was designed to get stuck in here. But he's not moving at all. Whoops. Alright, I just had another pin fall out. That was probably out of 3. Because he's the only one that was missing. Okay, we got a double spring in 2. You know, this really bugs me. And there's a steel spring in 5. I would really like to get a look at what the intent of that was, because somebody went to a lot of trouble to drill that hole and put a ball bearing in it. You can just see the tip of the ball bearing. I don't know if you can even see him when we look down through here or not. Probably not. But there's definitely a ball bearing there. But he's not moving. Alright, I'm not going to worry myself over it. This thing was hard enough with 5 threaded chambers in the core, and then all of these Assa pins and tapered pins and homemade serrateds and T-pins. My goodness. Life doesn't get any better than this. I am sorry this took so long, guys, but there were just so many weird technologies built into this lock, and it had an odd size core, and it had flaring on the inside of here, and I have 1,000 excuses, but the point is, it didn't whip me, right? Anyway, guys, thanks for your time. Stay safe, stay legal, and Adam, Sweden. Thank you, sir.